Alright guys, welcome back to the Kraig Show. Hopefully you guys had a good one out there today. If you missed yesterday's episode, I just posted it online, so basically right after you can listen to that, you can come back here and listen to me talk about basically politics and whatever's on next tonight. So let's start off with this. I'm gonna ask her real quick. I feel bad for Corey today. I do really feel bad for Corey today because he gets so much disrespect for basically idolizing Kyle Larson or not really idolizing, but learning from Kyle Larson and so many other stuff. And this year, Corey has been voted the least valuable driver at tonight's 2025 NASCAR World Banquet. Congrats to Corey on this achievement. So much hate for Corey today. He does not deserve this hate. I mean, he can wheel a race car. I mean, trust me. Next year, if Corey Day gets to ride at Hendrick, he's going to be a really good race car driver. And I'm willing to admit I'm wrong if that's the case, but I don't think I'm going to be wrong. Corey Day's going to be a really good driver. Alright. This is not good. This is not good. Zoran Mamdani will become the next mayor of New York City. Wow. I'm not surprised, but I'm also baffled at the same time. That Zoran Mamdani is going to be the next mayor of New York City. So that's going to be interesting. Where do I want to start with this? It's going to be very interesting 4 years in New York City. Hopefully, everyone out there who didn't vote for him, they can move somewhere else where their vote actually counts and grow the Republican Party. So, if you're in New York City who didn't vote for Mamdani, get out. This city is going to be a disaster for the next 4 years. I hope it's not. Hopefully, I am wrong. But if I'm right, then I'll be sad. I'll be sad that one of the greatest cities in New York, in the country, have become this bad. Alex Cole, if you guys don't know who he is a very left-leaning gentleman. He says, get a word I'm not going to say, MAGA. Yeah, so that's childish. I mean, I did rub people in the face when Donald Trump went in a way, but none exists where I had to say a cuss word. Very, very childish. Let's see here. I didn't play that. But yeah, Zoran Mamdani is going to be next mayor. If you guys don't know who he is, man, it's a really bad night, isn't it? But anyways, Zoran Mamdani is going to basically control all government grocery stores. He's going to freeze rent on basically people who own rent, so basically people won't be able to pay rent. He's going to raise taxes by $9 billion. He's going to basically make this state very third world. In the words of Third Vision's Connor Wade, and I like Connor Wade outside World of Auto Racing. Inside World of Auto Racing, he's just but Connor Wade. If Connor Wade sees this video tonight, if he actually if he watches my podcast, Connor Wade, I'll wait on my episode next Monday. It's gonna be right after my surgery on Friday, so it's not gonna be the best, but Connor Wade, I would love to have you on my show to talk about politics. I want to get your opinion on stuff. So, yeah, Zoran Madani is going to be your next mayor of New York City, which is going to be, again, like I said earlier, it's going to be interesting and bad in a way. I'm really hoping he does good for New York City. I really hope he relies on former mayors of New York City like Rubio, not Marco Rubio, Jill, I really can't pronounce his name, my speech is really, really bad, but former New York mayors, Democrat, Republican, it doesn't matter, I want him to rely on them, and he can start learning how to be a mayor, and actually be a good mayor, and not focus on a lot of deep blue, subjects like freezing rent and doing this, doing that, grocery stores, being owned by the government, $9 billion tax raise. We do not, New York City does not deserve that. So, yeah, in Virginia there's also an election. The Democrats won Virginia's statewide election with Abigail Spanberger defeating Winston Earl Sears for governor, John Reed beating Royce Reynolds for lieutenant governor, and Jay Jones overcoming incumbent Jason Myers for attorney general by 52% to 40%. Jones, a former state delegate from Norfolk, becomes the state's first black attorney general despite a scandal involving leaked 22 text messages where he expressed violent feelings towards Republican opponent's family despite getting control of abortion rights. So we don't care about who the person is. If they actively said they want to see their opponent dead in a text message. And women in Virginia supported Jones because of reproductive rights. I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to say it. I don't want to be canceled. And I'm not supposed to say that because we have very intelligent women around this world that are very smart and basically and have powers in the White House and Congress, Senate. So I'm not going to say that. Not that type of person to say that. I do want to say this, though, that I am pro-life. Basically, if you're going to vote in someone because of their reproductive rights issues, that tells you a lot about your person. You don't care about that little baby who's going to be born and they're going to have a good life. Hopefully, they don't care about that. They don't. It sucks. It really sucks that we are living in one of the... It's not the worst day. I mean, I feel that for every Virginian, every New Yorker, and every state who's going to prove it, and for these Democratic lawmakers. And in 2029, we're going to fight back, and we're going to get those seats back. I'm willing to help whoever wants to run for these races. They can contact me at KraigShow2025@gmail.com if they're hearing this. hopefully I'm more popular by then, so I'll be able to support them and advocate to Republican common sense. But yeah, it is a very low day. It's a very low day. I'm not gonna lie. New York, not good. Virginia, not good. Georgia. Democrat challengers Alicia Johnson and Peter Hubbard won special elections for Georgia Public Services Commissions on Tuesday, defeating incumbent Tim Echoes and Fitz Johnson in nearly 2 decades of Republican control over the unity regulator. And once again, and it's a Democrat winning again in Georgia, swing state. Yeah, this is gonna be, this is not good. This is not good for the country. It says here, though, that the Republicans in Georgia raised taxes. So, I mean, hopefully the Democrats are good people, and they got people's trust in Georgia, and hopefully they're good for that. But, you know, I just can't. So let's see here. What's going on now? We'll talk about the government shutdown later. Hey, conservatives, you failed this man today. Yeah, we failed Charlie Kirk badly today. We did. And I wish there was a special election in Nebraska today. I really wish there was a special election in Nebraska today, and where I could vote in. And it's really hard. It's really hard for me to basically be on the sidelines and watching the results of other states and other cities get their elections in, and just learning the results and seeing the outcome of it. It's not good. It's bad. It's really bad. And Democrats obviously won the special election this year. All of them, basically, this year. That Wisconsin judge race, the Democrat won. Then the Omaha mayor election, John Ewing won. He's a Democrat. And now today we're seeing Democrats show up in record numbers, outdoing all Republicans to get their elected officials in. So, game on, Democrats. Game on. Let's do this. Let's work hard. Let's have fun and while we get this journey getting back in America, taking back American common sense. The fight only has begun today. It only has begun. And I haven't seen New Jersey yet. I haven't seen them yet. New Jersey governor. On next, so let me see here. Mikey Sherrill wins New Jersey governor race. Darn it. I know there's some New York. Excuse me, sorry. New York governor race, 2025. Oh. Yeah, Zoran Mamdani is gonna. We know Mamdani is the winner. I guess the New York governor race is going to be next year. So now we gotta learn with our consequences of tonight. Mamdani wins. Democrats basically sweep everything tonight. So what do we do now? What do we aim for now? And the answer is simple. We need to work harder. We need to be out there more to get people to come to our side and to bring back common sense to this country. I mean, I was reading a book, and Kraig Travis, and hopefully he sees this too. I would want to interview him as well. His new book, Balls, BALLS, you can go on Amazon, you can look for it, buy it. Kraig's not taking all the money. He's going to be donating it to variety of charities. I think he said one of them is Turning Point USA. And I was reading that book, and this was back in 2022, and my opinions in 2022 are way different than they are now. And I saw a male swimmer beating a bunch of women swimmers in a NCAA tournament. And basically reading that and knowing, Riley Gaines stands a teammate speaking out, but too nervous to tell her name. Hopefully someday she gets to speak out and tell her name so we know who it is. And to tell her how brave she is for standing up against wrong and yeah. I mean, I'm just speechless. I mean, that's the way I see it. I was really hoping for better outcomes tonight. But Democrats showed out more. And now, let them be in office now. When the midterms come around, we'll roll the tides again. Let's build that red wall and let's get him back. Let's get him back. Let's get 60 people in the Senate so it's easy to pass anything under Donald Trump to make grocery prices lower, and people are complaining about that. It's going to be a bunch of patience about that. It's going to be tons of patience. The tariffs are going to help. It's going to be bring more money into the America economy. We just need to be patient. Patience is the key. Everything won't be right there and on. Like a seven finger, it's not going to happen. It's going to take time. It's going to take lots of time. And hopefully it takes a lot of time for all these people who won the races to put their policies in force. Especially Mamdani. That dude scares me. That dude really scares me a lot. Because of the stuff he says. It's communism. It's socialism, should I say. Not communism, socialism. Sorry about that. And I'm really afraid of that. Honestly, I'm really afraid of what Mamdani's going to do to stay in New York. And to the city of New York. Sorry again. But to the city of New York, I want to visit New York someday. Hopefully I get the chance to be in New York someday. And basically, hopefully, I'm there in time when the city is being rebuilt to New York that we all know and love it to be. And hopefully New York gets by this 4 years quickly. I really hope they have these 4 years quickly, because they elected a mayor who's dumb. Let's just say that point. And then I want to talk about the government shutdown and day 53? No, not 53, 35. Sorry, my brain's all messed up today. Day 35 of the government shutdown. And we're not getting closer. we're not getting closer. Democrats are holding their ground. Republicans are still trying to get 7 votes to basically clear the bill and reopen the government. And me and my father were talking about this at the dinner table today. He's like, Kraig, those families, kids, they're not going to get Christmas presents. And I said to him, yeah, they're not going to get Christmas presents because of Chuck Schumer and the Democrats trying to put illegal aliens first and American people second. They really, truly do not like America. Don't like American people. And you could tell, by the way, that Chuck Schumer is doing this as a gimmick to help him to be in the Senate again next year. Or no, Congress or Senate. I don't know. I mean, probably he's just congressman, I think. I have no idea. Let me get my facts right. Chuck Schumer. I wish Chuck Norris was in there, Schumer. Sorry guys, again, this is really unscripted. He is a senator. And he's 74 years old. He should be retired right now. But he is holding the American people who rely on him as the government and snaps hostage because he wants Medicare for illegal aliens in New York. Because I know this guy is a New Yorker for sure. I believe. And AOC is going to challenge him for a primary. I need you guys to vote in your Republican candidate because then common sense will help to get New York back in shape the way we love it, the way it should be. And it's going to be a very tough fight to pick up a person and support him or her and run and make New York red again. And it's going to be very tough. And I'm going to enjoy every single second of this fight. And, I'm doing this as a part-time job. I'm doing a, well, not a part-time job, but a part-time gig trying to get my word out saying that we need more Republicans in the House, and Congress, Senate, and keep our country red right now until we heal America up against this divide, and then we'll get all the crazies out and we build this country from foundation to foundation. So yeah, today's episode is more of a rant. Sorry guys. But yeah, it's gonna be a disaster in the next couple of years. In states of New York, Virginia, New Jersey. I pray for everyone in the states, and I really do hope that I'm wrong. As a podcaster who's not really a political expert yet, I really do hope that I am wrong, and New Jersey, Virginia, and New York don't go down into a hole. So, yeah. I got nothing else to say. I'm going to wrap this podcast up today. Sorry guys, 24 minutes. I didn't really plan this very well. I should have done better. I really should have done better getting my points out. But we got an episode on Thursday night. We get to take a little break on Wednesday. I got dinner tomorrow night with some family, so it's going to be nice hanging out with family a little bit. And then Thursday, do a podcast. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm going to be on the couch healing. I got surgery. Like a lot of you know, I got wisdom teeth to be pulled out. So, I'm going to hopefully try to muscle my way through next week. Thursday should be better for podcasting. And, thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. And this is not the best episode ever. It's not gonna be the worst episode either. I know I need to do better. I'm gonna hold myself accountable for tonight. And yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys